Welcome to another episode of Songs That Sound Basically the Same. If you enjoy this video, you can check out the other videos in this free series here on YouTube. In this video, we're going to be using what is known as the 50s chord progression to be able to play loads of songs. You can play hundreds and hundreds of songs with this chord progression. We're going to be looking at about 30 songs in this video. It can also be known as the doo-wop chord progression, and I even saw one guy on YouTube call it ice cream changes. And I'm going to use the example chord progression of C major, A minor, F major, and G major. And I'm going to be playing my F like this, which is probably the easiest way to play it like this, but we could use the bar or the much simpler F like this, the F major 7. And it sounds like this. As soon as I start playing this, it should have an air of familiarity to it. I think the first example I could find would be Blue moon, you saw me standing alone. Blue Moon, which, if Wikipedia is to be believed, was written in 1933, so a long time before the 50s. To me, this is also Heart and Soul. I fell in love with you, heart and soul. Heart and Soul, which is the song that many people learn on piano as their first ever song. And another example before the 50s, a big favourite of mine. Somewhere, yeah, beyond the sea. Somewhere waiting for me. But taking it into the 50s, to a lot of people, you know, we're thinking of this as doo-wop pop or bubblegum pop, just like My Boy Lollipop. You make my heart go giddy up. And the other Lollipop song, Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop. Ba-dum-bum-bum. This chord sequence is great for ballads, 50s ballads such as Earth Angel, Earth Angel, made famous by my favourite film ever, Back to the Future, of course. But also, all I have to do is dream, 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 and oh, Donna, oh, Donna, Donna, oh, Donna. And one of my mum's favourites, my must I be a teenager in love. Taking it into the 60s, I think for all of these, arguably, I could get some of this wrong, I read it on the internet, we have Duke of Earl, Duke of Earl, Duke of Earl. And when this old world starts getting beat down and people are just too much for me to take, I will leave all these song suggestions in a list in the description in case you want to learn any of these songs yourself. We have quite a few Beatles songs here as well. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. And also, happiness is a warm gun, mama. Tell me why you cry and why you lie to me. Taking it into the 70s and also into the 90s with And I Will Always Love You. Of course, written by Dolly Parton, but of course we have the Whitney version, which is so famous as well. It's a lot of Christmas songs as well, including It'll Be Lonely This Christmas Without You to Hold, and Close Your Eyes and Give Me Your Hand, darling. Do you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? And bringing it right up to date with Baby, 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 ooh, Baby, 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 ooh. Not necessarily getting better as we got more up to date there. However, I'm going to throw a bombshell at you right now, which is all these songs do not actually have the same chords in them. If you Google the chord sheet for any of the songs that I've played, it could not or may not have C, A minor, F and G. So what's happening? Why do they sound the same? Well, they sound the same because we can transpose any chord progression into the same key, and in this case we've transposed them to the key of C. This is a concept known as diatonic chords, or chords in a key. These are the things you should search for if this is of interest to you. It's sometimes known as the Nashville numbering system, or just the chord numbering system, and we generally refer to these chords therefore as Roman numerals, so we can change the key, but we'd normally say it just as the 1 chord, the 6 chord, which is always a minor in accordance with diatonic harmony, the F chord is the 4, and G chord is the 5. So we have the 1, 4 and 5, and then the 6 chord, which is minor. Therefore we can take songs that are in any key and put them into a sequence or transpose them into chords that we can actually play. You can do that with any songs, but you have to understand this concept of diatonic harmony and chords in a key. At least basically, you know, from a basic level, you have to get that we can have different chord progressions that sound the same, because it's the same progression but in a different key. I will leave some helpful links to more explain this concept further in the description below and up in the top corner. More videos on that kind of thing to come, but let me just give you some more examples. I have taught Stand By Me previously on this channel. So I have a video on this, but I'm playing it with totally different keys because I teach it in the key of G, and the original key is actually the key of A. Oh, stand by me, oh stand by me, oh stand. Stand By Me by Benny King, and very famously as well, every breath you take, every move you make, every smile you fake, every breath you take, I'll be watching you. A couple that are a lot more up to date and add a throwback to that sort of 50s doo-wop sound. Dear future husband, here's a few things you might need to know. And also, I just want you to dance with me tonight. Megan Trainor and of course, Olly Murs. Ooh, 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 baby. Oh, I just want you to dance with me tonight, which is a throwback to songs such as Run Around Sue. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here's my story, it's sad but true, about a girl that I once knew. She took my love and then ran around with every single guy in town, which is virtually the same as la 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 la. Of course, Crocodile Rock by Elton John. Most of that song is based on this chord sequence as well. And of course we can have that same chord progression, but perhaps do a little bit of riff with it or change the strumming as I have done already, just to make it sound a little bit different, such as I'm the son of rage and love, the Jesus of suburbia, the Bible of none of the above, on a steady diet of, or something like, oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch. That's Unchained Melody by the Everly Brothers, made famous by the movie Ghost. And finally, we could also look at something right up to date by Lady Gaga. You're giving me a million reasons to let you go. You're giving me a million reasons to stop the show. You're giving me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Giving me a million reasons. About a million reasons and about a million songs you can play with the 50s chord progression. Thank you so much for checking out this video. More help with the theory side of things can be found by checking out the links in the description, and also my new intermediate course, which if it's not out at the time of releasing this video, it's going to be out super soon at andyguitar.co.uk. More videos I think you'll enjoy on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you again on my Andy Guitar YouTube channel. Bye for now.